Good morning all of you. Now we are going to start a new chapter, that is coordinate geometry. In 9th standard you studied about coordinate geometry. What do you mean by coordinate? Yes, the point, its coordinate. You heard the word there, coordinate of a point. When we use that coordinates, suppose we need to mark a point on the plane. If I am asking you to mark the point on the plane, see that side you need to mark a point on the plane. Will you mark the exact point which I mean to mark? No, there will be some confusions which point I need to mark. If you are marking one point here, I can say that is not the point I asked you to mark. I told next point, nearest point. So nearest in the sense all direction there will come nearest point. So we will have confusion. So to avoid that confusion, what should I say? I should give the exact position of the point. For that, what we did last year, we have started marking the point on the plane by drawing the axis, x axis and y axis. After marking this, after drawing this axis, now the plane become Cartesian plane. We will call this plane as Cartesian plane. Now we are going to mark the Cartesian coordinates in the plane. And to reach that point, I should say the starting point, isn't it? If I am asking you to plot the point, this, see one point is here, I am asking you to plot this point. You should move horizontally 5 unit and vertically 3 unit. So if you are standing here, from here if you are starting, 5 unit and 3 unit point will change. So the starting point we need, which we will consider as the starting point, the intersection point or the meeting point or the crossing point of x axis and y axis. So the intersection point and of x axis and y axis we will call it as origin. And we will mark some equal intervals on x axis and on y axis. So this is 0 starting initial point, we will mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 etc. and 1, 2, 3, 4 etc. to upside direction and to down -1, -2, -3, -4 etc. and to left side -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 etc. Okay. Now if I am asking you to reach the point, you should start and move horizontally 5 unit and vertically 3 unit. Of course, you all will mark the point 5, 3. This is the point 5, 3. And we will write that point, we will express that point in this way. We will put a bracket, a symbol bracket, and the first coordinate through x axis, how long we have travelled, how much unit we have taken. So through x axis 5 unit and through y axis 3 unit. And we will call this as ordered pair 5, 3. In that ordered pair form we will mark the points. Okay. Then, and you know the first one is means in the bracket one number comma another number, in that way we used to write. The first number which is writing, we are calling it as abscissa, CISSA, and this one we will call it as ordinate, abscissa and ordinate. X value, x coordinate we will call it as abscissa and y coordinate we will call it as ordinate. Okay, we have 1.53 and another 1.31. I am marking here 1.31. I can call this as P, and there's any name we can give for a point. With the capital letter we will give the name for the point. So one point P, that is 3, 1, and one point Q, that is 5, 3. 2 points as marked. We need to find the distance from P to Q. this distance we need, PQ length we need. How can we find PQ's length? See, if we are drawing this like this one horizontal line and vertical line, we will get a right triangle. We can give it as some T. Now, PTQ is a right angle triangle because we have drawn horizontal line and a vertical line. Since it is a right triangle, how can you find the length PQ? PQ's length we can find by to get this length, hypotenuse, this is the hypotenuse actually. Hypotenuse length we can apply Pythagoras property. Pythagoras property says in that triangle PQ square is equal to PT square plus QT square. So we can find the length PQ is equal to root of PT square plus QT square. So if you know PT, the length PT and the length QT, we will be able to find the length PQ, isn't it? How can we find PT? This line segment length we need. Just plot this one here, just extend. You can give this as some SR. Which point I have marked? This 3, this point I have marked as S and this point I called as R. Now, PT is equal to SR. PT is same as SR. How can you find SR? SR means OR minus OS, correct no? OR minus OS will make SR. Once more, see, look on the board. OR minus OS is SR. Then same way you can find QT, QR minus TR. So QT is equal to, see, QT is equal to QR minus TR. QR minus TR. Correct now? QR minus TR. Okay. Then, so we got, see, OR we know. What is OR length? OR is 5 unit. OR minus OS. So 5 unit minus 3 unit. So what we will get? PT? PT equal to 2 unit. So we can find the length PQ. PQ is equal to root of 2 unit. PT is 2. So 2 square plus QT. QT is equal to QR. QR is 3 minus 1. So we are getting it as 2 itself. So 2 square plus 2 square root of 4 plus 4, that is equal to root 8. Or you can write root 8 is equal to root of 2 into 4. So 4 root is 2. So 2 root 2. So root 8 you can write as 2 root 2 also. Okay, like this we can find the distance PQ. What we did here? Always it is easy to plot the point and drawing like this and finding the difference. Is it possible always? If it is a big number, very difficult to not difficult actually, but it will take time. Am I correct? So we can generalize this one. Two points PQ. Let us take this as x1, y1 and this one as x2, y2. 2 points. We need the length PQ. For getting PQ, what we did? We have drawn the right triangle and this is SR. PQ square is equal to, we have marked here T also, PT square plus QT square. Then what is PT? PT equal to SR. This is x1, this is y1, sorry, x2. See, this length is x2 and this length is x1. So what is SR length? x2 total length minus this length. So x2 minus x1. So pt is x2 minus x1. So pt square is x2 minus x1 square. Plus same way you think about qt. Qt means total height is y2 minus this much height is c. This total height is y2. This small height is y1. So y2 minus y1 is qt. So we can write it as y2 minus y1 whole square. So to get the length of pq square, we can do x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. What is x2, x3, x2, y1, x2, x1, y2, y1? It is the coordinates of p and q. See, pq is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Like this we can find the distance from p to q. What is p? P's coordinate is x1, y1 and q's coordinate is x2, y2. So if you know 2 points, their coordinates, you can find the distance between them. How will you find? See, suppose the point is x1, y1 and x2, y2. What you need to do to get the value, to get the distance between them? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1. That means x coordinate difference square plus y coordinate difference square. Okay. Then we can do one problem. And this result we will call it as distance formula. So what is distance formula? Distance formula. Distance formula, that is PQ or distance equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. We can do one problem. One point is given 5 minus, it is applicable for all the points. I don't think I have marked only the first quadrant points, not only like that, any point if you are taking the same way it will come. Same concept will come in the same way. One point is given 5 minus 3 and another one point is given minus 1 2 or minus 1 minus 2. 2 points are given. We need to find the distance between them. Let us take this as x1 y1 and this coordinate as x2 y2. Just to apply the formula I have given the name. If you are able to write directly itself, no problem, write it like that. Distance equal to, always write the equations which you are going to apply. Distance is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. What is x2? x2 is minus 1. So minus 1 minus x1 is 5 whole square plus y2 is minus 2 minus y1 is minus 3 whole square. Root of minus 1 minus 5 minus 6 whole square is 36 plus minus 2 minus 3 is plus 1. So minus 2 plus 1, we are getting root 37. Root 37 is the distance between P and Q. Not P and Q, here 2 points we didn't give name for that one. So these 2 points distance we got it as root 37. So like this problems only you need to do today, means 2 points are given, how to find the distance between them. How will you find the distance between them? By using distance formula. What is distance formula? Distance formula is this one. What are x1, y1, x2, y2? x1, y1 is one point and x2, y2 is the second point. So we can find the distance between them. Then you may feel confusion which point you will take it as x1, y1 and which point you will take it as x2, y2. Any one point you take it as x1, y1 and next point you take it as x2, y2. If you are interchanging also no problem. Suppose you took this as x1, y1 and this as x2, y2 also no problem, same value will come because we are finding the square. So interchanging means a negative will come, so that will be adjusted with that squaring. Okay, so that much only for today. So only the starting problems from that exercise you need to do today. The remaining problem we can do in the next day. Starting problem in the sense just to direct questions, how to find the distance between them. Those type of questions. Okay, okay children. Thank you.